What's up? What's up? Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Two Brothers in the Huddle. You already know the drill. It's me, Jordan.
And I'm Jonathan.
AKA Big Monster, who's representing those Braves over there. I got to know, you guys got the lead in the series. Did you go to the game or you going to the game? What's your prediction for tonight?
I went to the game on Sunday. I surprised my son. We had a great time. We had a great time. I mean, seeing Duval hit a grand slam to meeting the Atlanta Braves legend Terry Pennington. Man, we had an awesome time that night. We just fell short at the end.
Well, you didn't. So then let me ask, you didn't go to any of the other games, right, in Atlanta?
Nope, I didn't go to any playoff games this year until the World Series.
Yep, and in the game you went to, they lost, right?
They did.
Okay, so are you staying home tonight?
Well, the game is in Houston, man. No more home games for the Braves this year.
Oh, no more. It's over. They back to H-Town. Okay,
it's over. So we gotta go. We gotta go win it in the H-Town.
You gotta win one on the road. Well, we'll see what happens. Any prediction? They get it done tonight, or
I'm thinking they're gonna get it done tonight, man. We got Max Fried on the mound tonight. I got my fingers crossed that he has a good outing. We need about a good 6 innings out of him.
Good 6 innings.
6 innings.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Well, let's talk about the game that we love, football, because we just wrapped a crazy week 8. And, we always start with, two of our beloved franchises in the NFL. So I got to ask, how did the Falcons fare this week?
Yeah, they kind of fell short this week, man. I was looking forward for them to win in their game and get over that 500 hump for the first time in a long time. And for some reason, we just couldn't do it.
Didn't do it. Divisional opponent played the Panthers.
Yep.
Divisional opponent.
Fell short.
What happened to Pitts, man? What happened to Pitts? Pitts wasn't in the game plan or what?
Man, you know what? I really didn't get a chance to see them that much because I was so busy at the Diamond this week with my son having his baseball tournament. But, I was looking forward to some highlights and some statistics from him. But, ain't nothing came across the wire yet. So I don't know if he had a good outing.
Let's take a look at it. I'll tell you what he did. Pitts, 6 targets, 2 receptions, 13 yards.
Ooh. Hey, and they got a tough one this week against the Saints. You know how that goes.
Yeah, tough one. Yeah, they about to that's a bully match. Saints rolling, man. Saints are rolling, and they rolling with a backup quarterback. Look, this whole week was the week of the backup quarterbacks. I'll tell you about my Seahawks and Geno in just a second. But the Cowboys, the Jets, and the Saints all had backup quarterbacks and led their team to wins. The week of the backup quarterback.
What did your Seahawks do, man? Don't tell me they lost to the Jaguars.
Man, I'm going to tell you like this. If the Seahawks had lost to the Jaguars, never mind a panic button. It's time to blow this shit up. You know what I mean? Like everybody fine. Monster, the Jaguars was so badly coached and not prepared for this game. So the Seahawks had success offensively, moving the ball. Geno completed his first 14 passes to start the game. And then the Jaguars put 12 people on the field on defense. So they got a penalty. They come out of the penalty. They still had 12 people on the field. These fools had to call a timeout.
Man, so who was wrong?
That's I'm gonna start with the coaches. That's bad coaching.
That's coaching.
Yeah, I'm gonna start there. And now players gotta relay the personnel and get if it's base, nickel, or dime. But man, you come out of I think they came out of a timeout or out of a penalty, and they still had 12 people. They went back to back like it was. I was like, damn, that's bad. And then on the
That
other
sound
side,
like middle school football.
oh man, at least middle school. That's middle school preparation as well. The so Jaguar staff, you got Darrell Bevell and you got Shoddy and you got Sorensen. They have some former coaches from Seahawks days under Carroll, and it it didn't feel like they were how it is when you play your former team. You know what I'm saying? You like, oh, it's a little excitement game. It's kind of like that highlighter game. It's probably the one game you have highlighted on your schedule. And offensively, they didn't do well. I'm not sure who's responsible for it, but they just didn't look like a good football team. Jaguars have, I'd say, a lot of building to do to create something for that franchise moving forward. If Urban Meyer is the guy going forward to get this franchise turned around, then he's got a pretty uphill battle and task to get that done. They've only got 12 wins in the last 3 seasons. They bring in Urban Meyer, who's had a resume of winning, and then I finally had a chance to see him in person. I wasn't impressed, so it's tough for those guys in the locker room, but they got some things to fix in Jacksonville.
Question: does Urban Meyer last to year 2?
If he leaves, it's going to be his decision. When you bring in, I think it's pretty rare, but it's not like it's uncommon to fire a new head coach after the first year. I remember in 2009 when Jim Mora was the head coach for the Seahawks, and he was fired. He was fired after 1 season, and that's when they brought in Pete Carroll. So I think a lot of it, may be stemmed on whether or not the Jags see Urban Meyer as a guy who can't turn his franchise around, or whether Urban Meyer sees a more attractive opportunity, which, as many would think, that he's probably going to go back to the college sideline. So I don't know. Does he last in the NFL the way it's looking right now? Probably not. But again, the same thing. Pete Carroll had a slow start his first year here when, we still made the playoffs, but we were 7-9. That just happened because the rest of the NFC West was just terrible. So we'll see.
He got to go get on the winning streak, like 8 in a row.
Yeah, like fast. Yeah, he's not the only one.
I see them at the second pick of the draft.
Number 2 pick. Yeah,
Detroit still got the first pick.
Yeah. They're definitely going to be a high draft, in position for a high draft pick. They gotta build something around Trevor Lawrence. And hey, those are Jaguars problems, Monster. I tell you what, Falcons got some real problems with the Saints coming in this week. We'll see how they do. What other game are you watching this week?
And you got the Chiefs and the Packers this week.
Ooh. Wait, what a big question. Which Mahomes will show up?
It's not exciting to me, though. It's not exciting to me right now because of the way the Chiefs been playing lately. I have not been impressed with Patrick Mahomes this year.
Yeah.
He's starting to turn the ball over a lot more. On the average, he's probably turning it over twice a game.
Yeah.
And going against Aaron Rodgers and how they rolling right now.
Yep.
Man, you might well go ahead and get it over with.
Just go in and get it over with. Well, they playing in Kansas City. I don't know how much of a home field advantage the Chiefs have this year. They're 4-4 this year, at least right now.
And almost lost to the Giants last night.
Yeah, they almost lost to the Giants last night. Patrick Mahomes.
Huh?
I say that Patrick Mahomes. Look, one thing about the Giants, you watch the teams that have played Kansas City and defensively that have won against this offense. I think they found a recipe to give Mahomes and his offense a challenge. Here's why I say that. Tyreek Hill had 18 targets, 12 receptions, but only 94 yards. Now, in the past, we say Tyreek had 12 interceptions. He probably got 250.
Easy.
So, I think defensively teams are catching up to what the Chiefs are doing on the offensive side of the ball, and a lot of it is you can't play single high against this team. That's number one. That's number one. You know, you put those two safeties up top and you bracket any down the field routes and let them have all that underneath stuff. We'll come up and tackle. And the Giants had success doing it last night. They got one interception off of Mahomes, but ended up losing by 3 points. Yeah.
Yep, tough loss for the Giants. I was kind of rooting for them a little bit because I felt like they had the edge. You know, I was watching the defense a little bit and I seen how they had the under coverage. There was more so inside instead of the outside coverage. So you had one inside and you had one on top. It seemed like they were running. What coverage would you say that was? Everybody's inside out, and you got the corner sitting on top, and you got a single high safety, and sometimes they ran man as well.
Yep. So it's a cover 7. So you play inside trail technique.
Yeah.
And then the safety's over the top. The thing with the weakness of that defense is a quarterback who runs the ball. And so now the pressure's on the D line or either the linebackers if you choose to spy, Mahomes. But they ran it nearly to perfection last night and almost had a game plan that gave them a chance to win the game. So who do you think's the best team?
New York Giants saying they are who we thought they were. We let them off the hook.
They sure did. Had them on the ropes. They sure did. That's it. Little Denny Green right there.
Oh yeah. Rest in peace.
Looking across the NFC, who you liking as the best team in the NFC? You got the Packers, Cowboys,
I got
Rams,
to the Packers.
The Cardinals.
The Packers went on the road. Went to AZ in the desert, ate good, slept good, played good, and stole the Arizona Cardinals cookies.
Yeah, they
stole
did.
them out the cookie jar.
Yeah, they did. And they was looking too. Why they was watching?
Walked in there and owned it. They owned that. But they, and they were with Adams out the game. So imagine if he did play. And the Packers are dangerous. Their defense is balling. The offense is on point. You know, they had a scare at the beginning of the season, but man, since then they've been rolling like a well-built all machine, baby. They've been rolling.
7 wins in a row? 7 game win streak?
7 wins in a row, 7-1.
Wow. Well, not a bad pick. I mean, you look at them and the Cardinals, the only 2 7-1 teams in the NFC. And look, I've been saying this for a few weeks now that I thought the Cardinals were going to come into Seattle as still undefeated. But here's the thing, and this is football, though. This is football. They had a chance to win it, and
they did.
I don't know if you've ever been in a game where you've had a missed assignment or didn't get the call or the check and played a different play. But to result in an interception and a game, a sealing victory for the other team, that sticks right up there with the damn moments. Damn, one of them moments.
I wasn't too impressed with that play call at the end of the game either. It's like take a quick shot, and then you run the clock down afterwards and you kick the field goal, go to overtime at home. So, you're saying they should have,
but they were playing for the win.
They should have went to a play ball. It looked like they were trying to go to a back shoulder throw, and AJ Green didn't even know he was getting the back shoulder throw.
Well,
he looked like he went to go block the guy like he was running the dummy route.
Yep. The Kyler probably should have been handing that ball off, and it was a called run play.
At least that way, try to score that way. If not, you take the timeout and you kick the field goal, game over. Or game overtime.
Well, OT. Yeah, that'd have been play. They're playing for the win. That's a mishap, unfortunate mishap. But I also I think if you look at what's happened over the course of the last 2 weeks, Dallas without their quarterback last week. The Saints lost their quarterback for the season. And then, Brady and the Bucks are beatable. I think the Packers are they're the hottest team in the NFC right now as well. I agree.
I got the Cowboys there too.
Yeah, with Dak Prescott at quarterback, but
got the Cowboys there too.
All right, Cowboys number 2, Packers the 1-seeded team if the playoffs started today. Today was trade day. And, we were looking for some big signings and some big splashes and some teams to make, some changes to the roster.
Yep.
What stood out to you with the new signings and the few trades that happened? But there were some teams that made some moves.
The biggest trade news we all know is Von Miller going to the LA Rams.
Oh man, you know what I said?
More trouble I said? Seattle, right?
Listen, here's what I said. So there was a tweet went out or whatever it was, a posting, a social media posting, and with that news, and I commented on the post. I said the Rams are trying to win the Super Bowl this month. They not playing. They like the Bucks did it last year, had a home game in their stadium for the Super Bowl. We want that same level of opportunity to win in our home stadium. They're going after it, Monster. Does that make them more of a favorite now that they got Von Miller? I mean, he's been dealing with some injuries, but he's still one of the greats to play the position.
He's still a threat, even though he's up there in his career, but he still poses a threat. He's been injured, but I think this is going to give Von Miller life. I think it's going to give the Rams an extra heartbeat on the field. Man, they can be very dangerous, I'll tell you that. But believe me, they got all their chips in the middle of the table in Vegas right now.
They all in. They all in. They all in.
All in. Everything. I'm all in, baby. Everything. The house, the boat, the cars. You name it. I'm all in.
What's that do for a defense?
For the Rams over here?
Absolutely. Hell yeah. Damn right. What do you think that as a defensive lineman, when you had somebody like a John Abraham or a defensive end who demanded the kind of attention like a Von Miller or an Aaron Donald demands, does that free you up for more one-on-ones? Are you more excited for the pass rush, or what's happening in the D-line room this week in the LA Rams facility?
They're going to be all over. They're going to be so excited. Von Miller's going to be opposite of Aaron Donald. And then they're going to be on the same side running stunts. I mean, it's going to be crazy. So the O-line, man, they're going to have their hands full because they don't know what to expect now. They know where he's going to line up at, but, what's going to come out of it. Are they going to do a four-man stunt, 3-man stunt, 2-man stunt, line up, play one-on-one, whatever. But, yeah, that D-line poses a threat now for quarterbacks to get the ball out. And then you got Jalen out there on the island. That's going to even make it more exciting for him to even make plays on the back end. So, I'm curious to see how this is going to play out, but I guarantee it's going to be a good outlook for the Rams. That's for sure.
Well, Super Bowl or bust, I'll tell you that. And you know what? The addition of Von Miller does not make them a bad pick right there, for the NFL.
That right there means that we want the NFC West title this year. That's number one.
Yeah.
That's number one. They want the title this year, and they're gonna try to go get that number one seed. So it's up in the air right now. It's gonna be a great battle. I can't wait to see how the season plays out and these teams play against one another, man. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to it.
All right, good ball ahead. Week 9 is ahead. The Seahawks on a bye week this week.
Man, we got to talk about Odell Beckham.
Oh, Odell, yeah,
causing a little bit of ruckus on social media. My son ain't getting the ball. Look at him, he wide open. Baker don't want to throw to him. Man,
is he worse? Is he worse than LeVar Ball?
I would say he's worse than LeVar Ball. LeVar Ball is he's very outspoken all over.
Wait, dad, right?
This is the first incident we've seen with Odell Beckham pop. So, we'll see how it plays out, but I guarantee that since he didn't get traded, they need him.
Right.
They need him. Yeah. So they got to figure out a way to get him more involved in the offense and make him feel like he's wanted and part of the team. You know, it's difficult to hear that on the outside that somebody's parent is not pleased with the play calling and selection of the plays, and their child is not getting involved on a high level like this. It brings a lot of attention. I guarantee you, in the locker room, they're talking.
Yeah, hey man, what you trying to do, man? Trying to get some more targets your way, man. You have to, send your parents to go talk to the head coach.
Man. A parent is a parent. Once a parent, always a parent. Man, you're gonna stick up for their baby. They're gonna stick up for their baby.
LeBron tweeted this: OBJ will show again why he's special. Hashtag free OBJ. That's bad, man. That is bad. Like, is it?
What LeBron said? He wanted him out of Cleveland. He wanted
Come on, LeBron. You got love for Cleveland. Come on, LeBron. You're supposed to be, back in the Browns in some way, and figuring out how the marriage and relationship works. Not get him out of there. LeBron's stirring up controversy in a city that he loves.
Yeah. LeBron is very outspoken. He gonna speak his mind.
I love it.
The Chargers will look very nice with Odell Beckham.
Well,
that would be a good fit for Odell Beckham.
I think there's a lot of teams that would love the talent of OBJ.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know we got to wrap. So before we go, did you see or have any? Damn! Did you see that moment? So what?
I ain't seen nothing but that boy had a good run. Who is that right there? I can't even see that.
You can't see. So the Jets.
That's the backup quarterback.
Yes. Jets. The Jets started their backup quarterback. First NFL start. Rush. I don't even know the backup quarterback's name.
Well, it says it right there on the back of his jersey. It says White.
That's it. Oh, I couldn't think of his name.
Like, how you know my name? It says it right there.
Yeah. Well, Mr. White threw for 405 yards, and not only did he throw for 3 touchdowns, he caught one too.
Damn.
Look at him, man. First NFL start, monster. You throw 3 touchdowns, 400 yards. When the last time we said that a Jets quarterback threw for 400 yards? How long has it been? I bet it's been over a decade. Would you say it's been over a decade?
Sanchez never had a 400 game?
Man, please. Sanchez threw for 4. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to say, I ain't going out on a limb when I say this, but probably not.
Hats off to the Jets, baby. Great team win. Won by a backup quarterback against a playoff team in Cincinnati. Very unexpected win for the Jets.
Yeah, I like that. Well, look, love to do it. Always do it. I know you.
I can't hear nothing.
I lost you, huh? Damn. Well, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Show's over. And we'll say goodbye for now. We'll check in with you next week.
Tap.